Good morning, class. First off for the day, I want to take you on a tour of our classroom. Our classroom is divided into interest and activity centers. In the back corner of our classroom, we have our classroom library. Our classroom library has a variety of genres that you may choose from at any time to read. There are also beanbags, the rug, or the chairs so that you are able to be comfortable in our library. In our other corner, we have our work area. We have our tables and chairs to do group work. We have different references on the wall. For example, we have our maps and globes. In this shelving unit, we have a variety of craft materials that can be used. And lastly, in the front, we have our classroom media center. We have computers that will be used. We also have a printer where findings from the internet can be discovered. Lastly, we have our classroom TV with a DVD player and a VHS player. So, for our first activity, we are going to be learning about a philosophical foundation called Progressivism. Has anyone heard of Progressivism? Does anyone know what it means? According to Parquet 2020, Progressivism is based on the belief that education should be child-centered rather than focused on the teacher or the content area. We are going to use our classroom materials to see if we can find examples, more knowledge, or create representation of what we think progressivism is. You will have to be able to use various resources to find the information, even outside of the classroom. So we are going to practice today. You have the choice to use the computers to find more information to help us better understand progressivism. You can use our library and look through the books, newspapers, or magazines to find one piece that correlates to the philosophy. Lastly, you can go to the work tables and create a diagram or picture of progressivism. You'll be in small groups of your choosing for this activity. I'll be here to guide you with this process. I do ask that you work with your group members to solve any problems before you ask me. You have until the end of class to complete the activity because I know you guys don't like homework. At the end of class, we will report your findings to the class. So now we are going to come back together and report the information found. One fact that our internet students found was that progressivism curriculum is focused on providing students with real-world experiences that are meaningful to them. One of the groups in the library found a book titled Changing Schools by Arthur Zimmersmith. The group discovered that a philosopher of education, John Dewey, made an effort to enhance both child and community by establishing schools that would focus on the needs and interests of the children. In the book, Zimmersmith looks at the impact of Dewey's ideas at a national and local level. Our last group at the workstations drew a picture of our classroom as an example of progressivism in our classroom. Does anyone know a takeaway from this lesson? The main takeaway is that is in our classroom. It will be student-driven, and we will work through our materials in a way that will be applicable for you for your future and encourage self-thinking and problem-solving.